First down, Lions.
180. Hey, kill. Maverick.
Play action here with Goff. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He crashes through a tackle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Henry on the option. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, none of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Goff off the play action. As a man, and they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
16 yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down,
Go,
Detroit.
Todd!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Goff to the air now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Has a hole left. Room to run. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Ravens 10. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
180! 180! That's hot!
They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Into the hands of Walker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This is Henry on second. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Carr. And intercepted. Darius Sneed with the INT. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a run for Henry. Trucks a defender. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. That was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
17, Lions 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third.
We'll call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Goff on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Sit hot. 180. Hey, thanks. Here we go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
13.
Now Jackson on third down. This gets the first and more. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Hold on. Super one.
They go play action with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
We go tonight. Right 20. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Brings it in. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly